basic fundamental is natural food. Okay, so sattvic is a natural food, which might be anything which is comes naturally. It is tasteful. Um, it's beneficial for everyone, any humankind or maybe any animal which they eat. It's the advantage. Now, this includes maybe any types of food. Rightly said, it might be grains, pulses, or maybe vegetables, or maybe any form of uh, plant based food that is called as vegetarian food. So technically, which is God made, which is natural, it is called as sattvic food. So examples which quoted fruit, vegetable, pulses, that be. Okay, that clarifies. Okay.
Yes.
Next, we'll come to anyone want to speak about the other type of food like rasic food. Anyone want to raise hand? Or if you want me to ask, I'll ask someone. Please quickly raise your hands. I cannot see any raised hands. So means you know this in much better. Okay, Lakshmi Manya raised her hand. Good. Okay, Lakshmi, do you want to explain about the Rasic food? What is the Rasic food?
Sir, garlic and ginger is Rajnik food, sir.
Okay. So what do you mean by Rasic food? So why it is called Rasic food? What is the content in that? Okay.
Sir, I don't know that.
No problem. That's fine. I'll explain once everyone say something on this. Sanvika or Pratshika, you want to say something on this? Partishka, you want to say something? Ritika, anyone?
Sir, Rajik food is comes under non-veg, veg like that.
Partially correct. It may not be the truth. Okay. Anyone else? Maybe Ritika, you want to say something?
So, Rajasic food means like veg foods cooked with excessive chilies or spices, and they're over like cooked with oil and stuff like that.
Okay. Yes. Rightly said. Any example you want to quote here? Okay. No problem. Fine. So Rasic food means is it typically Valsala Nair. You want to say something on this? Okay, you raised
Rajasic food, for example, is like when you're having noodles and they add
okay.
lots of spices to it.
Yes. So right example, maybe any vegetable which you cook at home. For example, if you're cooking brinjal vegetable or mixed with the lot of spices, lot of the salt. So that's because any excess amount of usage of uh, things which relates to our taste bud, because if we don't have the salt, if we don't have chilies, our taste bud will not feel it. So any amount of rightful quantity which is there, that's fine. That's the part of the bhoga offering. It's accepted. If anything beyond the permissible limit, which is exceeding, it's not for fit for consumption. That's why it will fall into Rasic food. Yeah. So Rasic food means basically food which is cooked with the excessive use of salt, chilies, which is not soothing to our taste buds, which may be pungent in smell, which may be salty or very dry, which is unfit for proper consumption for any individual. You will not have the right essence or right taste of that food. Okay, so that's the definition of the, that's the meaning of the sattvic food. Okay, next comes, anyone want to talk about, anyone want to talk about the other food, tamasic food? Anyone want to raise the hand? Tamasic food. It's very simple. Sanvika, Sanvika, do you want to say something?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Tamasic food is smelling,
Pungent smell.
pungent smell
Mm-hmm.
foods
Okay.
like non-veg and veg, onion, garlic, or egg.
Okay, good, very good. Okay, very good, very good. Okay. Pranika, you want to say something? Pranita, Trishika, anyone?
Sir, tamasic food is tamasic food is a meat. It is it is a make delicious, but it is it is a meat.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Got your point. CH Hanvika. Or Trishika. Yes, please, Hanvika. Yes, please say.
Sir, non-veg foods comes under tamasic food.
Okay, very good. Great. Anything you want to say much on this? More on this?
No, sir.
Okay, great. Trishika, you want to say something? Okay, that's fine. Kian, Liana.
Sir,
Okay, you want to say? Yes, please.
tamasic food is the food which is onion and garlic and non-veg and the other foods which do not come in sattvic and are not too spicy.
Yes, that's a great way of explaining. So yes, it's very good. Okay. Let's say last. Okay, let's see last person who has raised the hand. Kian, Liana, you want to say something?
The answer to this question was Tabasco,
Yes.
alcohol,
Okay.
tobacco,
Mm-hmm.
tamasic food, tamasic food.
Okay, great. So now I will explain the proper meaning so you can correlate, rightly said by all of you. So that's the right understanding, because now you differentiate the between three different sort of foods what we have as per our Vedic Shastras. Now we know the definition, we know the examples of Rajasic and the Sattvic. Now let's see what is Tamasic. So Tamasic food means which is very not in pure form, which is maybe impure. If something is impure, it means the smell, the aroma, everything would be different. Second, it's stale. It may not be the complete. It might be cooked or uncooked, so that's why it is getting stale. Okay, and it has the unpleasant or bad taste. Fine, and or it might have the foul smell. Okay, that's the definition of tamasic. So which may be uncooked, which may be foul smell, or it's not in the proper hygienic condition, or it might be semi-cooked or uncooked. That's the definition of the tamasic food. And what is the example of tamasic food? Rightly said, meat products, eggs, alcohols, onion, garlic. These comes under the tamasic food. Okay, and all these after consumption, of all these products, it might, whether it's Rajsik, Tamsik, or maybe the Sattvic food, it has the impact on our mind, body, and soul. Because what we eat, what we think, what we think, what we correlates, what we produce in our ecosystem when we meet a lot of people, it changes our behavior. So based on the consumption, the trends changes. Suppose if you are regular to the sattvic food, what will impact? A person may be pleasant, a person may be have pure mind, a person may be empathetic, and person may be sympathetic to anyone who eats these sattvic food, because this will develop karuna and daya, all kind of qualities in you if you are sattvic. Okay. And person who eat rasic food is very energetic, bold, goal oriented, selfish, and might pleasure seeking person. So I want these results, I want that results, I. So means he always be possessive about the himself, he will not think about the others. So that's the definition of, that's the quality of the person who eats rasic food. And in any individual, you will find multiple characteristics. Sometime person based on the food, it produce the results. So in today's scenario, if these foods offered to Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu, it reduces the karmic reaction of these two different food. Whereas the tamasic food, what it is not offered to Lord, because it's forbidden as per Shastra, as per Shastra. So tamasic food, it's not offered to Lord, and it has their karmic reaction. And anyone individual who is eating the non-vegetarian foods or meat products or onion garlic, there is some kind of suffering which we have to bear in this life and in future life, if the consequences why as per Shastra is not faced. That's the disadvantage of having a tamasic food. I'll just be on my stop camera because my network is very low, so voice will be very bad. Just be online. Okay. Now we'll see. In last class we saw why we should avoid non-vegetarian foods. We have learned about the few 7. Okay. So in this class, I think so we got a one chat. In this class, we are taking summary of previous class, the types of foods, what we have understood, and why we should not eat non-vegetarian foods. So we learned that the vegetarian food is always the best practice to have the vegetarian food, because that's sattvic and it increases your shell life, it increases your blood circulation, everything. Whereas when you eat non-vegetarian food, it blockages the respiratory system. It might cause the heart ailment or stomach issues or any form of disease, which will results of this. Why this will happen? Because the non-vegetarian food is not proper cooked food, because it requires a lot of time to get cooked. And if you not cook it properly, if you eat the non-cooked food, what will happen? It will happen. There will be indigestion issue, and what will happen? Eventually, it will block the arteries and some other systems in stomach. So that will cause a problem to you as an individual. So over the period, it will not happen immediately in 1 day, 2 day. It might happen maybe years, multiple years, to someone who is eating regularly non-vegetarian. That's the main reason why we should avoid non-vegetarian food, because it will not lead to healthy life. If you want to lead a healthy life, should avoid non-vegetarian food completely. Second must learning is that it's unnatural and create obstacle in digestive system, because it's not natural form. It's the other source of animal to get the protein, because animal and non-vegetarian food or other forms of eggs and all these are, what is this? This is a form of protein which any individual want to take to increase the capacity or build the stamina in the individual, so at least he can be more maybe energetic, or maybe it can be more fragile in terms of the behavior when individual is going in there, his community or his friends place XYZ. So at least, so these forms of food is not natural, though it's made by God. We are killing someone to according to our taste, so that's why it is called unnatural food, and it create obstacle in that system. The third important point, as mentioned, it has the high protein. If it is a high protein, what will happen? It will create a kidney stone, it will create the gallbladder stone, it will create eventually the blockage in your heart, and it becomes improper for digestion. So that's the reason it contains the high protein animal food, and need to avoid to have a healthy and balanced life. Fourth important point, it increases the tamaguna in yourself, because ignorance, the darkness is high in yourself. You will feel possessive about yourself. You will think about yourself only. And a person who thinks about more himself, what will happen? He will not listen to others. He will not think about others. He will not care for others. So this is the quality of demonic person. So person who is non-vegetarian may be very possessive, thinks about self only, himself or herself only. And these kind of qualities, once
Hare
person had,
Hare Krishna. Should I share the PPT, Prabhuji?
yes, you can just share maybe.
Okay.
You can move to next slide, Mataji. Next slide, next slide. Maybe types, disadvantages of non-vegetarian food. Yes, maybe next slide. Next slide. I think so. We are on fourth point. Okay, so I was talking about it increases the tamaguna, therefore individual becomes tamasic or demonic in nature. Because here what will happen, once you eat an unwanted, unnatural food, what will happen? It increases the selfishness among yourself, it increases the darkness or ignorance qualities in you. And these are typical qualities of demonic person. And if you eat non-vegetarian, what will happen? These, you are increasing these qualities in yourself day by day. And your social life, your friendly life, or other things will get disturbed because of this. You will be always hyperactive, you will be more proactive, and you will not listen to others. So these kind of behavior happens, and it creates stubbornness in yourself. So we should avoid eating these um, tamasic food, and because this will increases the tamaguna or ignorance or more darkness in you, or you will more passionate about this. Okay, then fifth point says about the person who want to have a good spiritual life, or you want to balance spiritual life, or who wants to increases the spiritual practices on day-to-day basis, uh, should completely avoid the non-vegetarian foods. And because if you're doing spiritual practices, what is required at affection, love, and care for others, because these three qualities brings more closeness to the Lord Krishna and Vishnu. That should be the goal of the any individual who is practicing spirituality. And once you are doing this on regular basis, you are persistent, you are continuously on the path, on the spiritual path. And if you're not doing this, so technically it means you are not passionate about this, you are not caring about this, you are You don't have persistence attitude or persistent goal to achieve spiritual practice in your life. So very important to skip the non-vegetarian food if you are trying to connect with Lord and do spiritual practices. Matai, next slide, please. Okay. So 6 point says what it says. If you picture lightly, says that you always think about yourself. You are possessive. Suppose you are a person sitting idly. What will think? I will do this. I will do that. I will do meet a lot of friends. I will do party. I will do X, Y, Z. You try to procrastinate means you try to be just think about this. Yes, I will do this. I will do that. But action would be missing from your end because a person who is always self desire may not take the right action. If you take the right action, suppose you want to score high in your school or maybe subjects, you want to study that. When you'll think that I will study, I will study, I will study, I will read that book, I will read this book, I will do this classes, I will do this coaching, I will do that. Ultimately, what will happen? If you're not studying, it will not bring result to you. So it's very important. You have to be on your toes to get the results, desired results. And 7 point says that negative energy entirely in your body and create their own centers. Suppose if you're eating non-vegetarian food, what will happen? It you try to get more and more negative energy. If you're killing someone, you will. And suppose if you buy directly from outside, you don't kill directly. Still, what will happen? The karmic reactions, you will get the negative energy in your body. Over the period, you accumulated negative energy in your body. And what will happen? It will create more frustration and anger in yourself, and more you become more hyperactive or superactive because of this results. And what will happen eventually? What will happen? This will impact your mind, body, and soul. So that's the main reason we should not avoid. We should avoid eating non-vegetarian foods. So animals are also precious. So that's why we should not kill them. Matai, next slide, please. Okay, yeah. So rightly said, these are the animals who says love us, not eat us. All the life are precious because Krishna says all all living entity are part and parcel of Lord Krishna. And if we harm them, then we are on not the right path. Matai, next slide, please. Let's see what our Veda has to say about why we should not kill, why we should not eat flesh. So in this Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says in chapter 14.4, Sarva Yonishu Kantesha. What he says in this, every living being, there is a spirit soul. Thus, animal, there is a soul, we should not kill or eat flesh. What will happen? Krishna says, Sarva Yonishu Kantesha. It means every living entity is spirit soul. And what they are part and parcel of Lord Krishna. If you kill them, it's not right. You don't have right to kill them or eat flesh. That's why our Shastra self Krishna himself says we should not kill them because everyone's spirit soul. So what will happen if you kill them? You are killing only for your taste. Suppose someone is eating some kind of animal, and if we are, let's say example, if they have right to kill us, they will kill us. Will we, whether we will feel right or wrong? We will not feel right because if they are killing someone is killing to us. In the same way, you have to reciprocate that we should not kill the other life, other animal for our taste bud or for our enhancement, our pleasure or our enjoyments. Okay. So next point, Mataji, next slide, please. Yeah. In Manusmriti Adhyay 5 and Shloka 55 says that the person who kills non-violent, helpless animal for his pleasure neither become happy in lifetime nor after death. It's purely it means we should avoid killing non-violent element for our pleasure, our taste, because what will happen? You will not have the right mood or enjoyment in this life and future life also after that also. So we should completely avoid killing the animals who are non-violent and helpless, because what why a person is doing, you might have seen people a lot of movies and other part, people go to a forest to kill animal and for the sake of enjoyment, and they bring the same animal and distribute among themselves in their, maybe in clans or maybe community xyz, so at least so they can enjoy this. So technically, why they are doing this? For pleasure. Second, if we are doing this for pleasure, what will impact us? It will not lead us for happy life in day-to-day basis. And what will happen on after death also? We'll have to face the reaction of this. So that's why we should avoid this completely, killing animal who are helpless and non-violent. Mother, next slide, please. Manusmriti again on Adhyay 5 and Shloka 55 says that the person who kills or eats the other animal whose meat someone has eaten in this life, what will happen? They will have to be they will eat their meat in their world. This is as per the Shastra or Vedas says that. This is how consequences of meat eating has been defined by the Vedas. So our Shastra itself says that we should not eat the other animal. If you eat the same animal in their world, they will eat us. So, do you want to get eaten by them in their world? Yes or no? If it's yes, then it's not good. So ideally, it should be no. So we should. That's the reason we should avoid eating non-veg or kill animal for our pleasure and satisfaction. Next slide, please. In Mahabharata 264.47, it says that we should preserve the cows. The very name of cow is Agnya, not to be killed. That should not be slaughtered, because cow we say is mother. Cow we say is mother. Mata we say is ma. Gau mata. So one should not kill or commit any crime to cow or bull, because they are needed in our society to maintain the ecological balance, because they are beneficial to us. And as per Shastras also, uh, it's prescribed that we should not kill the Gau Mata. And if someone is doing Gau Hatya, it's called as heinous crime or Jaganya Aparadh as per Shastras. Mother, sorry, next slide, please. Yeah. So Mahabharata 18.115.8 says that the person who is high PPT is not visible. Uh, just check now. It's visible to me. It's visible. Anyone can see or still not? Okay. The Mahabharata 18.115.8 says that the person the who want to desire beauty, or maybe want to do not have fault of limb, long life, understanding, mental and physical strength, memory, should abstain act of injury. You should not injure or kill any animal in your lifetime if you want to get these kind of uh, qualities, or these kind of as a person in your life, maybe any form of beauty or faultness of limb or these in your life. So that's how it Mahabharata says that we should abstain doing any injury to any animal. Okay. Next slide, Mataji. So I think so. Yeah, that's the our end of session, and we what we recommend today, what we have learned today. The major topic was today to understand why we should avoid non-vegetarian food completely. And as per Shastras, uh, what are seven different types of the process where why we should avoid non-vegetarian food. And as per Vedas, Bhagavad Gita, and Manusmriti, we have learned something which says totally that why killing animal and eating non-vegetarian is a heinous crime. So that's what we want to bring highlight to you all for today's class. Any questions you want to ask? Maybe happy to answer. And I'm already here. Yes, please. You can raise your hands or you type question in chat box. Aryan, you want to ask your question, please?
Sir, when a person do not kill an animal and animal kills the person who did not kill, then why the animal is killing him, sir? He didn't do any violence.
Okay, so all this comes under the previous punya and karma. Suppose, just example, we are traveling to forest, okay, and
Sir,
lion
in
hits us.
previous janma also he didn't did anything.
No, I've said everything has the karmic reaction. Suppose if we are doing spiritual practice in this life, it doesn't guarantee that we have not done something wrong in my our previous life. So that's why something has their karmic reaction. And someone, suppose if animal is killing us, it might be for two reasons. One, for the his pleasure, or maybe taste, or maybe for his stomach, because he's hungry or she is hungry. Any form of animal has their means of food, which is other animal, or let's take example human, because if someone gets in front of the other animal who is violent in nature, because their nature is violent, and they are bound to kill for their taste or for their food. So in that, we have nothing to do. But suppose if we have by mistakenly or killed someone animal in our previous life, that's why we are eaten by. Manusmriti says here clearly, if we have eaten some animal in our previous life or this life, we are bound to be eaten by the other animal in their world. So from them, this is the other world. That's the one way of understanding this. And second, suppose if you have in an act of self defense or something, you kill the other animal, what will happen in future life? You have to bear the consequences, and you cannot get shed off the your karmas which is bound to happen to you. So that's the two way of looking to this this part of question would be.
Sir,
Okay.
why do we not kill animals?
Sorry, your voice was echoing. Can you repeat the question?
Why should not we kill animals? Sir, why should we not kill and eat animals?
Yeah. So as per Shastra, there are three different types of food. So one is the sattvic, second is rajasic, and third is tamasic. So once we eat these different types of food, it has the impact on our mind and body and soul. So if we eat any, hello, yeah, anyone, can you mute Mataji, Pranika? I'll just answer the question.
Thank you, Sir. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, yeah. So all these foods have their different reactions on your mind, body, and soul. If you eat regularly the non-vegetarian food, what will happen? They have the impact. You will feed the medical illness. You might have the um, karmic reaction on your body or mind and soul, or you'll have the pleasure, everything. But what will happen eventually in future generation, future life, you don't know. Yeah, so that's the impact of the eating non-vegetarian foods. Hare Krishna. Yeah, Pranika, you are asking any more question?
No, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, Sir. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Anyone more? Any more questions? Anyone? Okay, so Mataji is saying that who don't have any doubts can leave the session. Hare Krishna, please stay for chanting. Okay, so Mataji, should I drop or there would be continued session?
Prabhuji, you can chant for 5 minutes according to
Okay,
these orders.
okay. So let's start the chanting. So maybe we'll start. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. So everyone can chant either on beadbags or maybe step counter, which you can take from market on in any ISKCON temple available nearest to your place.
Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.